Yo, it's Boykie, back at you once again. Day 16 of my 90 days to the split. This time around, I decided to try something different. The downward facing dog. If you saw my last post, I did mention that I was in one of the martial arts forums, and they spoke about the downward facing dog quite regularly. I also found out that Thomas Kurtz uses that as one of his morning routines. So I figured, well, if the experts are using that, why not give it a shot? I obviously need a bit more work on it, because the way I did it was a bit clumsy. But that's because it's the first time I've ever done that particular exercise. After that, I moved on to the basic straddle. You should note that this is my evening session, so this was just before bedtime. I'd done most of my work for the day, and I was just relaxing in front of the telly. I think I was watching one of the Conor McGregor fights. Yeah, I was watching some MMA. So, basically just doing a bit of hip rotations, trying to loosen up those hips. Whenever there was a bit of slack, I'd try and take up that slack, like you see there. The pain in my left knee, just at the back of my left knee, started flaring up again. So I think it's something of a concern. Anyway, I moved into the butterfly stretch, which I will repeat, has been mentioned a number of times as a stretch that works quite a lot of muscles. Again, just rocking and rotating the hips, trying to loosen that up, open them up. Again, more work on the hips, just loosening them up, loosening them up. This particular clip is at 4 times the speed, so it took quite a while. I think I was at this here for a good half an hour, going to an hour. Yeah, then into the frog, one of the Pavel Satsulin staples. Then a bit of prying and loosening up of the hips. I'm really actually kind of enjoying this exercise. It's really nice, when you're watching TV, just to relax in that exercise, just loosen up, rock from left to right. It's quite therapeutic in a way. This I just thought of on the fly. I figured, let's try and get a bit of a stretch. It's a progression towards the center split. And there, rotating the hip. I had to use my strength here to actually be able to move from side to side. Yeah, I just went back into relaxation mode while I watched TV, stretching the quads. Yeah, and then from there, just started mucking around, playing around. This actually felt quite good. It's just weird, some of the things you pick up, some of the things you think of. I mean, I was lying down and I just thought, oh, what if I turn myself upside down and just try and use my strength to stretch? So that's what you're seeing there. I really enjoy this. It's actually quite relaxing. Really quite relaxing. Yeah, just played around for a couple of minutes. I think it was a good 15 to 20 minutes while I watched TV. And that was about it. Yeah, that's more or less it. I hope you enjoyed the clip. As always, if you haven't yet subscribed, make sure to subscribe. Boykie, over and out.